Thank you so much for joining me again for today's episode. My name has always been Miss Millie. If you're new on this channel, we say a warm welcome. If you're a family member, hey, thanks for scooping time for today's episode. Yeah, you can hear the baby out there. She's just shouting out, giving you shout out. All right, so today we are going to be doing Q&A. So there's a lot of questions that you have sent through to me through my email and comments about myself and about how to start an online business. So I'm going to be answering all these questions for you. I know sometimes the journey can be very lonely and it's hard to get someone to interact with, ask questions, to be able to know the next steps to do. So I'm going to use today's episode to answer all these questions. I hope I can be brief so that I can answer all as much questions as possible. If you are in for it, stay tuned and let's begin. All right, so I'll be looking there to read the questions out and then we are going to be answering them together. I'm going to be as honest as possible and as brief as possible so we can go through a lot of it. Okay, so the first question is, what would you recommend as a first step to set an online business? Okay, so I would say identifying your niche is the first step that you should take. Of course, you need to know your niche or your specific market to be able to know their demand. Then you can make a product to suit them. Okay, someone will say, what is niche? So for the sake of those who have not done their research to know what niche is, let me give a practical example that we can easily understand even if you're not a business person. Okay, all right, so for example, you go into a home. In the home we have the bedroom, we have the bathroom, we have the living area, etc. So each of them is considered as a niche if you go into a home. Okay, so the big home is a big market out there, but the niches will be the different departments in the home. So for example, if I'm looking at the home, I can choose to say, all right, when I come to the home, comparing the bathroom to the living area, I spend more time in the bathroom and I think I'm confident with things in the bathroom. So let me look in the bathroom to see some of the niches in the niches that I can do. Okay, and seeing the niches in the niches that I can do, what I mean by, if I've decided to go with the bathroom as my niche, then I can be able to list out all the products or some of the products I think we need in the bathroom that people frequently use or people require to feel or stay there longer or to make the using of the bathroom more enjoyable. And once I list these products out and then now try to do more research and start cancelling them out, I'll be able to arrive with a product or two that I can start to work on them with deeper research and software out there. So I would say the first step in starting your online business is identifying your niche and your target audience. Yes. Question number 2. All right. So which niche is best? Ooh. There's nothing like a niche being best. It's all about demand. Yes, and the market out there. So I can sell in let's say mom and baby category and it might be selling well for me but not sell well for someone else. Okay, so there's nothing like best out there, but it is just good to make your research to be able to know that out of the niche that I have identified, there are so many products there. If this product is not selling, another product in the same niche might be selling. All that our advice is, do your foundation well, do your due diligence well, build the foundation well, and the niche will be great. So you can make a niche great once you identify that the demand is there. Okay, so question number 3. Do you source from trading company or manufacturing company? All right, so those who do not know the difference, so the manufacturing companies obviously the people who manufacture the products by themselves. Trading companies are like middlemen. Okay, so they stand between you and then the manufacturer. Okay, so I will recommend you always use the manufacturing companies. Why? Because you get it at a cheaper prices and lesser prices. You get good qualities as well. You'll be able to even modify the products based on the feedback that you get from your customers. Okay, but when you are dealing with the trading company, they will add their own fees to it, they'll add their taxes to it and other hidden charges, so that will eat into your profit margin. Okay, all right. And then secondly, they will just give you what they can. Because of time, they are quick to move to another person. They will not be able to have that patience to be able to do modification as you want. So I would say, to get the flexibility, to get the best profit margin as well, go with the manufacturing companies. Yes, I'll be doing a video on that for you to know how to see the difference between the manufacturing companies and the trading companies, but that will go under the Amazon setting, so watch out for that video. All right, the next question says, what is the best approach, own site or third-party site? From my experience, I always tell my students to start from a third party. Why? Because third parties are websites already built. So those who do not really know what we mean by third parties, we're referring to platforms like Amazon, eBay, STC, Groupon, etc., etc. So these platforms are already built. They already have their people who visit there, they have their traffic, they have trusted customers who come there to buy every day. You get what I mean? They have millions of people visiting their site already. So using their platform would spare you or save you a lot of money, because you do not now have to go and find traffic or push people to your website. One, because they are trusted, that is why we have millions of people visiting them. So when you put your new products there, it gives it brings brand awareness to people, and people are easily accepting your product from there because they trust that platform already. All right, another advantage is there's already a ready market there, so it will be easy for people to see your product and buy it. Okay, so the trust is already there. Unlike your own site, nobody knows your brand, nobody knows your product, and for the numerous scams going around, it will be hard for people to just go on a new website, they've not heard of this product or this brand before, and then deciding to buy from there. You get what I mean? So it'll be hard. So even if you are driving traffic of 10,000 people coming there, the possibility of just one person or two people will be buying from your website. Okay, meaning that all the money that you use in driving the traffic has been somehow wasted, but that same money could have been used to fuel into the product research whilst you sell on the other third-party platform. Once your brand awareness is up to this, okay, people have seen it on Amazon, they trust it now because it's on Amazon, because people are going to go like, if it is not a good brand, Amazon wouldn't have allowed them to sell there. So since they now trust your brand, then gradually you can start your own website. All right, and that will just take the hassle from you from setting that online website or your own website where you are now driving traffic and throwing money in the bin. It's going to take a while, because driving traffic on the website takes a while. Okay, to take you about 3 months for traffic to build consistently, and once it's built consistently, you're now trying to find ways and means to win the trust of these people who come to your website. It will take all your money. That capital will be invested into something else. So I recommend that start with third-party platforms, and then as you grow, you can start your own website. All right, so the next question is, do you have to trademark immediately you start your business? It's a no. It's a no, because when you start your business, somebody might start because, oh, it's something trending, I'm just going to sell and get the money. Once it's gone, I'll change the business again. Then you don't need a trademark. Okay, or somebody wants to do it short term, you don't need a trademark. But if you're somebody who is coming out there to build a brand that is long lasting, a brand that you're going to be leaving as a legacy, a brand that is going to be for years and leaving it for your kids and all that, then it's important you trademark it. But it's not even compulsory for you to start trading it immediately when you start business, because you don't even know whether it's going to stand or not. So I recommend you just start freely, and as the brand goes on, like you get feedbacks from your customers and you use it to... Did you hear the baby there? That is a special shout out to you all. Yeah, so once you get feedback from your customers, you use to modify the product to make sure it suits their needs, and then that meets their demands. Then you can be certain that, oh, I have arrived, and then you can do the trademark on it. I think when I started my business, it took me about 6 months before I did a trademark on it. Yeah, and there are other sub ones I've opened which is supporting the first one, but I have not trademarked it yet because I want to go to reach the consistency of it. So yeah. So we will move to our next question. All right, so the next question says, what type of business would you recommend? All right, so I would say if it's a business that you are just doing, as I said, if it's a trending thing you're doing for just a while, for a short term, then I recommend you can do the sole proprietorship type of business, which is not a bad thing, or you can do the self-employed if it's something that you're not really looking to make it bigger or long lasting. But if it is something you are building as a family business, as a long-term branding, as a legacy thing, then I would say register it as a limited company. Why? Because limited company, in the eyes of the government, okay, and in the eyes of the world, the limited company is different from you, the individual. So it's a different entity from you, the individual. So if in terms of any debt or run of the business, things didn't go the way it's supposed to be, you are not held responsible for anything. You also have your own life living it. If it goes well, of course you have the credit as a to your name as a good director, but if it goes wrong, there's no one holding you responsible. And there's other benefits that you're going to get from the government when you are registered as a limited company. So I would say, why take the risk? Just register it as a limited company and feel free to explore without the fear of making mistakes. All right, so the next question will be, do you support or coach people to start online business? Yes, I do. I do support people who want to start their own online business, those who want support with doing Amazon business, those who need support to do their ecstasy business. So any type of an online business or entrepreneuring. Even there are people who wants to start a business and they don't have any business idea at all. I can help or coach you to do it. So yes, I do it, and sometimes I put the description below, and sometimes I put my emails is in the description below as well, so you can always contact me for any business related issues. All right, so the next question says recommendation for logos, websites, and business essentials. All right, so the business essentials will depend, then baby, I'm coming, yeah. All right. So it would depend. If it is logo and websites, I design logo and websites as well to your taste. You know, sometimes you might take it out there. Somebody who has not been an entrepreneur before will do it, but you see that there's this missing touch, you know. Unlike somebody who's already into the business, who can actually say, do it and actually give you that touch from the passion that you came out to do that business. Anyway, yeah, but there are other platforms like Fiverr that you can get logo from at a low price. You can get someone to design a website for you as well. So Fiverr is a good place to get these things as well. All right. So next question, baby, just giving shout out. Just enjoy it, you know, just enjoy it. That is motherhood for you, man. And together we make motherhood joyous. Oh, what is wrong with you, baby? All right, so we are taking the last two questions for the business side, and then we can move to the personal side. All right, so the next question, as I said, he says, what made me successful? Okay, I would say having a business plan is one guide that will help you or lead you from the beginning of your journey to the end of your journey, and it will help you stick with it. If you have a business plan, you'll be able to clearly identify obstacles, and then you'll be able to know how to get rid of it. So I recommend you have a business plan. Also, another main ingredient that's helped me be successful, it's determination. Okay, you need to be determined, you need to be passionate about what you are doing, and that can lead you there. The initiative, the hard working comes along with this, so far as the passion is there. And then just the joy for you to know that you are helping somebody out there. Like, what you have is a solution to somebody's problem. What you have is a keys to the door somebody has been knocking on for a long time. That alone gives you a waking up zeal that you really want to keep pushing and never give up. So these are things that has brought me this far, and I'm grateful. Yeah. And then the last question for the business, that's the how far I can go. Baby, is just, I'm pushing, baby, and I'm making this video at the same time. All right, so the last question is, how many businesses do I have? Okay, so at the moment I have 3 businesses. I know, but when you start with one. If you do a lot at the same time, you're going to fail, trust me. Doing one, being perfect at it, when you're coming for the second one, it will be easy for you to be able to rank fast to the top, because you've all gone through the lockdowns and recovered and waking up and all that. So yeah, I have 3 at the moment. 2 of them work hand in hand, yes, and then I have a separate one as well. Yeah, so now that we've come to the end of the business side, if you are here just for the Q&A for the business side, yes, you can leave us or still enjoy the remaining if you want to know, be personal with me, like know much about me. Thank you for watching to this time, but let's get personal now. All right, so the first question sent, which is very personal, is saying, are you married? Yes, I'm married. I'm married to a handsome, fit, patient, sexy guy. Yes. One thing I love about him is his upbringing. I love his personality, okay? And I can't tell you what to do, but I think it's always advisable to marry the personality than the look. But hey, I got the 2-pack. I had the personality and I have the look as well. So I'm a happy wife. Yeah. Let's move to the next question. So it says, how many kids do you have? Oh, I have 2 wonderful kids. I have a boy and a girl. Yeah, if you look at the duration of my marriage, I think the maximum I can have is the 2. Yes, I have a boy and a lovely girl. He's just a month's old now. That is why I still look chubby. I delivered no longer ago. All right, so the next question is, what was your first job, professional job? Okay, my first professional job, I was a teacher. So I did that for some few months, and then I got promoted. So I had to go and lecture business in college. So I was lecturing. I was a business lecturer in college. Yes, that was the first professional job that I was working on. But I'm no more lecturing because it takes a lot of time. I can't run with my business, and gradually, as you grow your business, you would want to move from one job to another. That will give you more flexibility, because gradually, one day you're going to be leaving all those jobs and doing your own business full time. Yes. The next question says, are you still working? Yes, I'm still working, but not as a lecturer, as I said. Lecture takes time. You have to bring assignment home to mark. You need to wake up early to prepare your next day lessons, a whole lot. So I can't do that and still run my businesses and do my coaching sections and that. So I'm still working in the education sector though, but I'm a manager. All right, so I do that part-time because that gave me the opportunity. When I had a baby, I used that as an opportunity to go for part-time now. So I just do 2 days, and then the remaining days I use some for my coaching sections. I use some to have sections with my employees, and then run my business as well. So yes, I'm still working. I'm a workaholic, so I can't really stop working. It's a passion. I love to work. All right, so the next question says, what is your skin routine. I love your skin. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. It's an amazing thing. Oh, so that's so nice of you. Yeah, baby, they said something great. Why are you screaming at them? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't think I use anything. I think people of late, people disturb their skin so much. You get what I mean? There's a whole lot of products out there when you're going to sleep. My nighttime routine, my early time routine. Use a first cleaner, second cleaner, moisturizer. Come on, all these things have side effects. And listen, when the protective layer of your face gets cracked or broken, it's hard to have a smooth face. Okay, so I recommend stay away from all those products. It's just a short-term benefit of having your face smoothing out, but in the long term it will break your skin up. In the traditional way, in those old days, all that we were being taught was wake up, wash your face with lukewarm water, and then just moisturize your face with your face cream, and that's it. Okay, days that you know that you made your skin or your facial skin very dirty, like putting any foundation or any makeup, you know you have to clean it, because once you put the foundations on it, you close your pores. Okay, you close your pores. So when you are bathing, I would just put some kind of warm or a bit hot water on my face. I'll just put the shower on my face like that, just like that. Just keep putting it on my face like that, so the water just keep, the warm water or the vapor just keep opening the pores up. And once the pores are open, I know my skin is back to normal. I just put back my body cream on my face, or my facial cream on my face. So there's no specific routine of using the primer, come on, those things in the long run destroys your face. So it's just my normal way of the way I keep my normal body, by bathing every day. That's the same way I do the same to my face. But thank you so much for that wonderful comment. I think baby is hungry and we can't continue to do more questions or answer more questions, but I think at least you'll be able to know something little about myself. Those who came for the business side, you've been able to get something also for the business side. Please don't forget to share. Please forget to share. There are many others who also need answers to this to be able to start their online business. So I would say don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. There's a last question. Oh, come on. All right, and it's very personal. Okay, the person is asking, what is your age? All right, so I'll answer that before I leave. All right, so I'm in my late 20s. Okay, I'm in my late 20s. I'm looking a bit chubby because I just delivered not long ago. But a specific number, I'll throw it out to you. I will say, you comment below what you think my age is. Yes, the winner, the one who gives me the specific age number, is going to get a big gift, and I'm going to announce the gift here in my next episode. Yes, I'm going to announce that in my next episode. So I will say, comment it below. Let me know what you think my age is, and then we announce the winner in my next episode. And as we announce the winner in my next episode, this is going to be a continuous giveaway that I'm going to be doing in my subsequent episodes. I know I'm just getting a bit confused because baby is just shouting at me and crying and winning here and there. Yeah, but comment it below. Thank you for joining us to the end of this video. I'll see you in my next episode. Until then, it's your lady, Miss Millie. Bye.